Hey y'all, hi, how's it going today? I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. My name is Mandy. Thank y'all so much for being here. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about some of my favorite makeup products of all time, and I'm gonna be putting them on my face. Dare I say, we're gonna be doing a makeup tutorial today. And since I'm gonna be filming an Old Navy haul right after this, I figured now was a good time to show y'all all my favorite products and use it on camera. So gird your loins because I'll look a lot like Elon Musk without makeup. You've been warned. So now let's get into the heart of the video. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, howdy ho. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this hair up out my face because I cannot do hair. I can't do makeup with hair in my face at all. And then I'm gonna go in with a primer, which technically it's not a primer, but it's a combination of two things that I like to use. It just makes my skin feel really nice and moisturized. So the first thing is going to be this Elta MD skincare. This is their UV clear broad spectrum SPF 46, and then I mix it with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. This is in the one called Main Squeeze. I love this stuff. I will never ever from here on out go without it. I'm more than halfway done with it, if you can see. And I'm just gonna mix these together in the palm of my hand. And I just like to rub it into my skin. And it just gives my skin such a pretty natural glow. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look metallic. It doesn't look like it's artificial. It just looks kind of lit from within. And I can't go without it, seriously. So now we're gonna go in with my two favorite foundations. I can't just have one. I have to mix them. Y'all know how I do. I'm kind of weird like that. So I'm going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. This is in 7N, but this one is a little bit too dark for me, so I like to mix it with the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin. This is in their number 5 shade, which is a little bit too light for me. So the combination just really works out. And if you have oily skin, this will not work for you. I have notoriously dry skin, and it just has a very beautiful, glowy, oh, it's so pretty. It's yummy. That's the only other word that I could think of. It's like a yummy foundation. Now, I will say this. Do not try to put it on with a brush. A sponge is the only way. So I just take out a little bit. I just kind of circle it around there, just like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Lisa Eldridge foundation. I love this packaging. It's like frosted glass goodness. It's so pretty. It's so luxurious. So I take about that much of hers. I don't know if you can see the little dollop right there. And so I just dollop this everywhere on my skin, and we're just gonna blend it in. And the Yummy Skin Foundation is a little bit higher of a coverage than I'm accustomed to, I guess. So I don't take a ton, even though it kind of looks like a ton. I don't take that much, and I just pounce it in. So I'm pushing it into the skin, and it just, it's so pretty. As I mentioned before, this is not good for oily skin. If you have oily skin, steer clear from this one because it's gonna be way too much for you. But if you have dry skin, or if you're just looking for a glow, this is amazing. And I take it all the way down to my neck because I don't want no lines of demarcation on my skin at all. All right, y'all. So now let's talk about concealer, because I'm not really a heavy duty concealer person. I think too much concealer can make a natural look turn really cakey very fast. So for the last couple of years now, I've been absolutely loving the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. This is what the packaging looks like, and I just love it. I've gone through so many of these, and it works fantastic for me. And it just has really amazing light reflection. And I also like to take a little bit on the bottom of my chin here, the tip of my nose, and then right here between the eyebrows. It just kind of gives a little light reflection there too, and it just looks really flattering when it's all said and done. So now it's time to go in with a little bit of contour and bronzer, and for that today I'm going in with more Danessa Myricks products. She has won my heart and soul over with her stuff. I am just Twitter-pated for it. So first I'm using a very light hand with her contour. This is in the shade Light 1. and this is the color. So pretty, very, very natural. And I'm just gonna take that and apply it to the hollows of the cheekbones and into my temples, just to kind of narrow out my very round face. And I'm also gonna take the Danessa Myricks bronzer, and with the same damp beauty blender, you know how we do on here, I'm gonna be pushing that into the forehead, a little bit above where I previously added the contour, and then I'm gonna add a little bit to my nose, like basically wherever the sun naturally hits, you know the drill. So before I put on any sort of powder product, I like to go in with a little bit of cream blush just to kind of give myself a little bit of color kind of underneath everything. Now, I don't do this if I'm just going out to the grocery store or something. This is just for like when I'm filming, but this is the product that I like to use. So this is the Danessa Myricks Dewy Cheek and Lip Palette, and I love this color story. So this is what the colors look like. So it has like a toffee color on this side, and then it kind of gradiates to like a cold girl berry shade on the other side. And I just take my beauty blender and I just like pounce it in there, and we're just gonna be going to town on the upper cheekbones, kind of close to the eyes, moving towards the temples. I kind of find that as I've gotten older, the lower that my blush is, the older I look. And I also add just a smidgen on the nose, just to kind of keep everything cohesive. So now it's time for a little bit of powder, because I really need to tone down some of this glow. It is a little bit on the overboard side. So for that today, I'm gonna go in with this Haus Labs. This is the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. This is what the packaging looks like. I love this stuff, but I hate the packaging. I really dislike the packaging. So whenever you open it up, it usually has like a little nylon something or other over it, but I just cut that out because I needed more than what it was giving. It just wasn't giving me enough powder. And I'm just gonna go in with this old like jankety Tati Beauty sponge. Just gonna take a little bit on the back here, and I'm gonna powder my under eye, my T-zone, because y'all know I am no spring chicken. I just turned 43 like a couple of days ago, and I do have some areas of the face that just look better if it's matted down a bit and not accentuated. And the wonderful thing about it is I'm still left with a really nice dewy looking glow. It just looks more natural. It doesn't look like an oil slick. It looks really pretty, and I mean, no complaints. So now it's time for the eyes, and I have two palettes that are relatively new to me that I'm really excited about trying today. And just when I thought that I was completely tired of Anastasia Beverly Hills, they come out with these Nuevo palettes.
Always. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
This one is the Nuevo palette, and this one is the Fire something palette, Rose Melts palette. And I think this is her best work ever. And that says a lot because she has some good stuff. So this is both palettes together. They are so pretty. And I think what I'm gonna do today is go in with this color. This is from the Rose Metal palette. This is the Rose Quartz color. And I'm just gonna do something kind of simple. And I'm just gonna take that Rose Quartz shade and apply it above my natural crease to the inner corner of my eye. It almost kind of creates like an optical illusion to make my eyes look bigger. I'm also applying that same Rose Quartz shade to the lower lash line, and I'm gonna meet the edge of the crease. The next two shades I'm gonna be taking is a combination of Noble and Dune, which are both like kind of rich burgundy shades. And I'm just gonna apply that to like the outer corner of the eye, or the outer V, just to add a little bit of dimension. And I'm also gonna apply that to the lower lash line, just on the outer side. For a little bit of added shine and sparkle, I'm gonna be going in with Lily from the Nuevo palette. This shade is absolute perfection. It's like the most finely milled, like soft mauve color with a green duochrome sparkles in it. Oh, it's luxurious. So now I'm gonna be going in with some mascara, because your girl cannot walk around looking like she got no lashes on her face. So for that today, I'm gonna be going in with one of my favorite brands out there, and that is Merit. And I just got a PR package from them a couple of weeks ago with a new mascara. So I've been using the Merit mascara for a really long time, and I was really in love with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, but the last 3 times that I've bought the suckers, they've been drying out within like 3 days. I just cannot handle spending that kind of money for mascara that's gonna last such a short amount of time, and the Merit mascara just does it for me. So I got this in the mail a couple of weeks ago. This is the La Fete edition from Merit. It comes with all kinds of little cute little things in here. So it has my absolute favorite highlighter in here. It has a lipstick, it has a mascara, and then it has this like glow serum that I've never tried yet, but it's called Great Skin, and I've heard really good things about it. I've just been really attached to Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, and then, you know, everything else that I put on. And then I also like their brow product, which I'm gonna use in just a second as well. But this is a really nice sample mascara, so they have a bigger mascara. And this one is just gonna do the job very well. And I love the spoolie. So the spoolie is nice and fat, and it's not one of those rubberized ones that just kind of juice your eye out. This one is really comfortable. I'm also gonna go in with another brow product from Merit. This is their volumizing pomade in the shade Neutral. And it just kind of holds up and holds down my grandpa brows. All right, so my favorite part of the day has come, and now it's time for highlighter. And for the highlighter, as I mentioned multiple times in this video, I'm gonna go in with the Merit highlighter. I have one in Kava and the other one in the color Bounce. I've never used the color Bounce before, but let me just show you what Kava looks like. So the packaging is really cool, it's really simple, and that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the back of my hand, because if you're looking for the wettest, most beautiful highlighter, this is it, y'all. It is gorgeous, and it's not sticky. It just is smooth, and it doesn't take off your foundation or anything underneath. Of course, I do recommend applying it with a damp beauty blender. I think that's the best way to do it. But this is what the color Bounce looks like. And this is kind of like a pinky champagne color. I think I'm gonna try this one today. And what I like to do is I like to take my damp beauty blender and I just like smear it all over the top of it, like where I put my foundation, where I put my bronzer, everything. And this trick works fantastically over powder because it just kind of melts it into the skin. So let me just show you what it looks like. It is so pretty. Ugh. Oh yeah. That is a gorgeous highlighter. Natural, a little bit of champagne. Oof. It's like a candlelight dinner. All right, y'all. So we are almost done with this makeup look. Now I'm gonna put on some lipstick. And of course, for that today, I'm gonna go in with my absolute tried and true. This is my KVD Lolita and my KVD Hawkwind. I love these colors. I don't know which color that I wanna wear though. So is it gonna be Lolita? Is it gonna be Hawkwind? I find Hawkwind is a little bit more like a 90s brown, and Lolita is a little bit more on the pinkier side. So since I have a little bit more pinky in my eyelids, I think I'm gonna use the Hawkwind color. And I can't talk and put on lipstick at the same time, so I'm gonna be right back. So this is the finished makeup look using my absolute favorite products of all time. I hope y'all found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy, and I'm going to be seeing y'all very, very soon.